It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Food stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more two-parent households because it's going to be a family unit because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're going to have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of pussy going down too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it. Queens, go back to your kings and work it out. Baby mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives. It's time for us to work together. This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay. That ugly money. Interesting people to come on my podcast. I need some interesting people to come on my show. You got a story to tell. You got a product to promote. You got an album releasing or...
Oh man, this is the guy from Ugly Buddy Podcast. I always, it's this content creator that I'll be watching. His name is CJ So Cool, and this guy had on this, I don't know what to call him, but he was more or less trying to be one of these red pill dudes, trying to get his name out there, and he was using CJ So Cool baby mama to, you know what I'm saying, do the whoop-de-bop bam. And they was just, lightweight hating on dude, and he was interviewing CJ So Cool baby mama, and it was just like, oh man, just hating on bro for whatever reason. But it is what it is. What it do, just tell me when. Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come on to, if you're watching this on YouTube, and subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitch. Let's get into it, man. I was watching this. I'm not disgusted. I get his message, and it may come off harsh and all, but there's some realities in that, but that's not. No, there are some points, but it's not the reality in that. It's reasons why baby mamas and baby daddies ain't together. So just saying go back to your baby daddy as if that will fix it. How about find a loving man that's going to push you forward rather than saying, I think that message of saying going back to your baby daddies or sticking it out in these toxic relationships is what the government did. I don't think that's the answer. Sometimes you might have to struggle and put forth effort. Like myself personally, I haven't always been a single father taking care of my kids 100%, but now that I do and I don't get any assistance is the reason why I work harder. So to say, it's not even like, but I don't have little kids going to daycare either. To where, well, yeah, I do, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I was paying for that shit too. So whatever, it just make you go harder for me. But for women, yes, it was an incentive to put the man on child support to receive the benefits that come with it. But then again, a lot of it still wasn't enough for a lot of them. So even having a spouse, but then once you get married, you lose those benefits that them people are going to be taking it in. And then you got to worry about his kids and his child support and you know, it's just an ongoing cycle. It ain't just cut and dry. And I think he got a harsh message of reality, but it's not the reality that it's not how life is. Life ain't set up like, oh, I can't just go back to my baby daddy. Hell, he probably moved on. Hell, he probably the same thing that broke him up, he probably still doing. So that's that. I don't think his message is hidden like it should, but I guess his message just ain't hidden. And then food stamps will be back. It's not gone forever. Trump said that they got 600,000 people off food stamps as if they gave 600,000 people jobs. No, 600,000 people had to go get jobs. 600,000 people had to go get jobs. They had to get, and when they got jobs, they didn't just like, oh, I got a job now, I don't need food stamps. No, they ended up making more money, and now they got to pay for groceries. Now they're struggling again. Like it's a struggle either way. Whether they don't have a high paying job and they're working just to keep the food stamps going so they can feed the children, and they're not overworking, but now they have a job. Now they have to overwork and miss all those things that they could do with their children. Too tired to cook, too tired to go to the games, too tired to, go out anymore. And it's come on, man. When you get off food stamps, it ain't just that easy. It ain't. You got people working two jobs. It's single people working two jobs. I don't know what he talked about. Like, so having kids, yeah, you definitely got two jobs, and you can't wait till one of your kids is the age of working age. You just can't wait. So, I mean, I understand his message, but it's coming off as a F y'all to real regular people, which is crazy.
Man, I'm really glad that these food stamps are being taken away because, that shit was, all that government assistance shit was designed to keep the black man out of the household anyway. That was the incentive. Don't have a man in the house, and these women get to have the government assistance. All that money in food stamps, feeling like they don't need a man. I'm glad that food stamps still gone. Now the average guy that makes $40,000 to maybe $50,000 a year, it will be appreciated and loved on more now. Yeah, all that $100,000 stuff, yeah, that stuff ain't never made sense. You know what I'm saying? It's possible for a man to make that, but the average guy ain't making it. Maybe the average guy can get some love now, man. Thank you, Trump. The average man can get some love now. Because these women, man, have become so delusional over these past few years, it don't even make no sense, man. I'm glad they taking these food stamps away. I'm 100%, like, I'm really utterly I'm in bliss right now. Like, I'm glad they taking it away. Maybe the average man can get some love now. Yeah. Go text Bob the electrician back, love. He
Put
waiting
your
on you.
seatbelt on.
And he gonna treat you right. Man, I'm really
just sitting there listening to the thing, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Hey, man, follow me on Twitch, everydaypj. Man, check this out. Why would you even want somebody to love you that's only showing you love because they in survival mode? It's crazy. Just like, I'm broke, so I need to find somebody to love or somebody to bring into my home so that can help me. We can go 50-50 on these bills. I don't really want this person, but I need this person. So I'm going to pick who I think is the best candidate, somebody who's at least working, you know what I'm saying? At the least working, somebody who don't owe a bunch of child support so we can come back up together. I get it, but if you need women to struggle for you to get some love, that ain't the love you want. Because you don't need to. Like, if a woman is struggling and she only wants you because she's struggling, I wouldn't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really love somebody to see them struggle, and then, if you come into their life, you gotta help build that person up. And sometimes it ain't even always financial. It may be emotional. It may be putting them on their hustle. That's what. If you put somebody on a hustle, on a grind, and make them believe in themselves, that's even better You know what I mean? But not to be in love with them because they need you. That's crazy. Um, I think that's a very childish statement. In fact, like yes, the government made rules that kept men out of the household. That is true. And even now, like you, as women knew that that's what that was when they break up, they would use I'm gonna put you on child support. Like that was used as a threat at in certain circumstances. Not all, but certain ones. Then there's the men that just didn't want to take care of their kid, and you have that. So it's I get it that they need that. So if the man is not stepping up, and then the woman is not financially able to do it, then I don't think finding love would be the right answer, because that you just bringing another weirdo into your house, and if you that desperate, like some people are that desperate, and to say that women with that wanted $100,000 is plausible, but as we seen that a lot of women with these high paying jobs are losing their jobs. Not even women, men. But you see a lot more women in the labor force. I said, just look at TikTok and just type in female trucker and see all the women who have stepped into the CDL mode. You know what I mean? Or electricians. You know how many women are doing heating and air right now? That's why I was like, man, if them women they figured it out, they was like, shit. Why would I go get this corporate job where I can lose my job and I won't be able to get the same one, or I'm overqualified, or stuff like this, and I can work my truck. I'll be on the road. I can do what I can do in my free time, spare time, and I can even learn something and build a whole business out of this. Whereas if you're working with a corporate job, you working for them. You can't take their system and branch off into your own business and they'll sue you. So anyway, that's some food for thought about that shit. Has really nothing to do with food stamps, but has more to do with a woman doing her damn thing and thinking that she need a man to make $100,000. No, she don't. A real woman gonna love her man where he at, and then she gonna be around there. That's right, skilled labor. Skilled labor is going up. A woman is gonna love her man where he at, but if that man is comfortable and making a decent salary and his bills are taken care of, because I got a friend that make a really decent salary. He's comfortable where he's at, but he's financially responsible, and they've never been in a bad situation. So with him and his wife together, they got a good. They do everything that rich people do. So just saying you got to make $100,000 is crazy. You just got to be fiscally responsible is all. And he has everything he needs. So, and me the same way. Like, bro, I ain't making over no, $100,000 at, man, I make 50 some $1,000s at my job. Just being fiscally responsible and understanding how to work money, then you can come up. You can get you a house. Mind you, I got a house. My first house that I bought, I was bringing home like $25,000 a year. $25,000 a year, and I bought a $100,000 house. So that's after taxes and child support. So you just do the math. Being fiscally responsible and doing your damn thing. You ain't got to make $100,000 to. Now, if you do make $100,000, then you should be fine. You should be fine. No troubles, no worries at all. But you don't do it to find a woman. Don't go make money to find a woman. By the time you make the money, just chill. Like, man, ain't even worth it.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.